Hey, my name is Ed. I am a non-technical founder. That'll come up again and again as I record these chats. Uh, this is my second startup. The first one was unsuccessful a couple years back, but I learned a million lessons, of course, as many of you out there would have already had the experience of yourself. As they say, the failures shape you and increase your learning and skill. Successes are kind of easy. They're just, it's your path, going towards failure on some level in the future, which takes you to your next success, I guess. Um, my current startup is ExpertChat, xprtchat.com. It's a video platform within the knitting space at the moment, but for sake of these chats, that's completely irrelevant. Really, I'm here to speak to young founders and specifically the trials and tribulations of a non-technical founder. I think that the non-technical founder nowadays is looked upon negatively, but myself as one of those, and also being a little older than the average startup founder, I think there's a certain amount that is not valued there. I've been through a lot. The reason I came up with the concept I have now is because of different perspectives and experiences. So I think those kinds of things are not as available to someone who, as and no disrespect there, if you are very young and you have a computer science degree and you know how to code very well, but later experiences and diverse experiences, I think, help generate good ideas. So that's that. A little background otherwise of the concept. I came up with this in maybe May of 2017. Vaguely, it's crystallized and then pivoted into what it is now in maybe early mid-June of 2017. And I launched beta on October 16th, 2017. So what is that, 3 months, I guess, something like that. The concept that I had is something that does not require brand new technology. I think that one of the learning experiences that hopefully everyone gets through out there is having an idea that's amazing is kind of, I wouldn't say easy, but it can be. And then having an idea that you can pull off is harder. And then having an idea that you can pull off is good, and the timing in society is right, is sort of the magic recipe. And then you have to execute. So then all the hard work begins. But getting the right kind of idea in light of your context is relatively difficult in its own right. But then you have to execute. In June, I felt confident in the concept, and then I went out, I created an online survey of potential users in a niche market. So the concept I'm doing can be applied to larger areas, but I created a niche sort of micro universe to test within. I got upwards of 500 responses on that online survey, and then followed up with a bunch of those people and had phone interviews with them to dig deeper. This, I was happy to say, confirmed my hunches about the concept. And then I employed a developer off of Upwork and had them build a very simple prototype, like super simple. Like Reid Hoffman says, if you're not embarrassed by your first product out, then you've waited too long. Paralysis by analysis is another way to put it, but I think basically the quicker you get out into the world, the better. I think early founders, if they haven't had some experience in the real world with their ideas, might be concerned about the vulnerability of the idea to copycats. But one of the main ideas that I've learned, for the most part, is no one steals ideas. And if they do, they don't do anything with them, so you would never know they stole them. So, if you have a great idea and someone steals it, it'll still probably end up on their own napkin in the trash in their apartment or something. So really, I think, the only thing anyone really has above anyone else for the most part is speed and execution. So if you have a great idea and you think someone else will do it sooner or later, then just start doing it now and do it faster. And there's some strategy in keeping it quiet for a little while or who you're talking to, but really the only thing that's on your side is your speed of execution and your vision. It's hard enough to get any idea off the ground, but the idea that someone would take someone else's idea and then like just install the passion to get that idea off the ground is just it's a very low possibility. Um, Startups are hard. Any idea is hard. If it's not your idea, you'll lose steam. So anyway, I didn't want to go too long on these kinds of things. I'd like to keep them under 5 minutes a piece, but this was sort of a background thing, and I wanted to get some foundation laid. So anyway, I am now, I guess, getting on 4 months into from crystallized concept to where I am today, which is having been launched for about 10 days on a beta test. And I will start making more episodes like this, showing you what I've gone through, the different trials and tribulations, especially for the non-technical founder, and different interactions I'm having with different entities and people, investors, building a team, the different vendors, and little tricks that I learned, which may not be that great, but yeah, they're helpful here and there, and maybe you guys will get something out of it. That's it. I will be hopefully seeing a bunch of you in the future. Okay? Thanks. Bye.